All right, now let's quickly discuss the last one, which is partial variation. The difference between partial variation and the other type of variation is just constant C. In other type of variations, we use constant K, but in partial variation, we're going to have two constants, K and C. In that case, that means will lead us to simultaneous equation. Let's see now. So what I'm trying to say. Okay, what now? If you are told that S is partly constant and partly varies directly as Y, S is partly constant and partly varies directly as Y, how will you interpret that? S is partly constant, that is equals to C, the first constant, and partly vary directly as Y. That will be plus KY. So we have constant C and constant K, two constants. What if they said S is partly constant and varies inversely as Y? Still the same thing. That would be S partly constant C plus partly varies indirectly as Y. That would be K over Y inverse. So whichever way is left for us, just use it. Example, let's look at this question. S is partly constant and partly varies as Y. When Y equals to 2, S is equals to 30, and when Y equals to 6, S is equals to 50. A, find the relationship between S and Y. B, find S when Y equals to 3. Now there's one special thing about partial variation. They will always give you two separate values before you can start looking for formula or calculating formula that connect the two variables, and that will lead us to simultaneous equation. Let's see. From here we have S is partly constant. Solution: S is partly constant, that is S equals to C constant, partly constant, and partly varies as Y. That will be plus KY. Then when Y equals to 2, S is equals to 30. S is 30, that is 30 equals to C plus Y, which is 2K, equation 1. Again, and when Y equals to 6, S is 50. So anyway I say S, I will use 50. Still coming back to this place because this is the formula now. I have to come here. That will be S is 50 for the second part equals to C plus what is Y? KY. We have 6K. So this one will give us equation 2. Whichever method you want to use to calculate the value of C and K, you are free. Any of the method in simultaneous equation, you are very much free. But don't forget, the formula is here. So once you are done getting the value of C and K, come back here and substitute it. That will give us the formula connecting S and Y. Now I will use elimination method. Why? Because we have C here, we also have C here. So the coefficient of the two are equal, which is 1. So I can easily eliminate. So I will use minus 30 minus 50, that will give me minus 20 equals to C minus C, that is 0 out of it. Then 2K minus 6K, that will give me minus 4K. Then divide both sides by minus 4, so I can get my K over minus 4 over minus 4. So minus will cut minus 4 here, we have 5 equals to K. So my K equals to 5. So I have gotten the value of my K. Now let's get the value of C by using substitution method. So I will substitute K either in equation 1 or equation 2, whichever one, you will have the same answer. Okay, so we have in equation 1, I will tell them substitute I will say substitute k equals to 5 in equation 1. So now what is equation 1? Write it out. We have 30 equals to c plus 2k. This is equation 1. Now we have 30 equals to c plus, what is k? 5. That will be 5, that will be 2 bracket 5. So we have 30 equals to c plus 10. That is 2 times 5, 10. So finally we have c equals to 30 minus 10, and c is equals to 20. Now that I've gotten the values of k and c, I will substitute it here, which is the formula. So I will have s equals to c. Okay, before then, I will say from s equals to c plus ky. So my s remain intact. S is equals to, my c is now 20 plus k, which is now 5y. So this is my formula connecting s and y. This is the relationship between s and y, which is s equals to 20 plus 5y. That is question A. Now let's see question B and let's see how it looks like. It's very cheap, of course. Now that I've gotten our formula. So B, when y equals to 3. Then I will go back to my formula, which is here, s equals to 20 plus y. Then substitute 3 in place of y, then add up. That will be my answer. So we're going to have s equals to 20 plus 5y, which is s is equals to 20 plus 5. No, that is wrong. Plus 5y. So we're going to have s is equals to 20 plus 5 bracket. What is my y now? We have 3. And that will give me s is equals to 20 plus 5 times 3 will give us 15. And finally, s is equals to 20 plus 15, that will give us 35. Is that cheap? Just understand what you're doing. Get the step. You're good to go.